What it do? What it do? We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Wyoming Valley West taking on the Central Bucks Titans for game number 3 of the night. As we got CB South on our right, taking on the red side, Wyoming Valley West on the blue. But I guess on the actual image you guys are seeing, it would be the opposite, as they're on the red and Central Bucks is on the blue. Wow, I was looking in-game. Wow, that's crazy, guys. I'm low-key so embarrassed now. But look at what we got. We got a fantastic matchup within Division 2 of the PIA Overwatch 2025-2026 school year. My name is Sherry J, joined once by Act on One E-Man. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Probably how you pronounce it.
That is how you pronounce it. You're right. Yeah,
that's how you pronounce it. Oh my God.
Act on E-Man.
That's teamwork. Teamwork. Oh my God.
Makes the dream work. You're so right, Sherry.
Some high Q type stuff. I don't even know.
Exactly. This is like one of those like dynamic duo things that you see, like those buddy cop movies, things like that. This is
Shaq and Kobe. Shaq and Kobe.
Exactly, Shaq and Kobe. That's us right there.
That's us.
Oh, I'm so excited for this cast. I'm ready to see. These two teams are very strong contenders, as from what I've heard, from what I've seen as well. So I'm excited to see how this game goes about. We have seen some good Overwatch gameplay, so I'm expecting to see that, if not better, you know? So
I want to see another 3v5.
Another three.
Another 3v5. I
don't know.
Players in lobby. I want to see another 3v5. I think it'll be really fun. I think it'll be really silly. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Give us Busan. I think Busan is a fun map, and I like to see CB South take a bit of a dominant stance. I think that's very likely. Wyoming Valley West, we've seen them show dominance within previous years. This year, they've been, I think, doing well. I don't know. I didn't get to actually take a look, but I believe if we take a look at their current standing, Wyoming Valley West currently 1-1 within the Colonial Division, barely out of the top 8 squads. Meanwhile, the CB Titans, both their A and B team, are looking good. You got to give credit where credit is due. One of them 2-0, the other one also 2-0. So clearly, this roster littered with talent across every which corner you look towards. As we are going to be heading on to Busan in just a little bit, we will see the compositions loading through for both rosters.
So far, we're just waiting to see who chooses what as we begin to pick. And as we see so far, we have a Mercy Morial in Wyoming Valley West, along with a Ramantra on the tank line. Over in the Central Bucks South side, we have a little bit of a poke with Sigma, along with Ana, as well as Freya. These are really strong poke heroes, and this might be a really bad idea if Ramantra is going to use form, because that's just a whole bunch of things that he's going to have going right towards him, and he has no shield to do anything about it.
Certainly looking like both teams poised to find succession, as we do see some pretty standard compositions across both lines, with a double hit scan appearing for Wyoming Valley West on this blue roster, taking some shots, taking a little bit of damage over towards the shield. Central Bucks South looking to appear towards the right side of the map, by matching this poising position that Wyoming Valley West has staged themselves on, keeping this aggression. First kill there. Blaze plays off the board. Tree finds this success as the dynamite reigns supreme, getting a bit of impact, as now Wyoming Valley West going to have complete control over the point.
And these are some great shots that Sopo is putting up over on the right side. No one seems to be contesting them so far, as they do get a damage boost from Mercy as well. Another dynamite is going to go and get ignited to take out the Sigma, and it's going to be able to get the point over toward Wyoming Valley West.
Seeing CB South looking to possibly make some swaps as Blaze plays, maneuvering back towards the spawn. Never mind, they keep... I like this a lot. I think that right now in the current meta, the state of the game, we look towards the current state of this character is so impactful. You really don't see anything wrong. The bullet shot is such an important ultimate when it comes to being able to isolate 1v1s, force out abilities like the cleanse, and Blaze plays picking it up certainly does show a level of kind of just cohesiveness that this roster puts in, as they don't care. They're going to play towards the meta no matter what, and even if it's an off roll, even if it's an off pick, they still go for it. Tree finds the first. We see the cleanse already out. They go aggressive, as not Noah going to be forcing out so much utility and finding the double kill. Both supports down as the CB Titans crumble.
And I just want to say, Not Noah has a great understanding of just abilities entirely, as they waited for everything to go ahead and get exhausted in terms of cooldown for the enemy team before they went ahead and used their shift ability, their form, and annihilated the rest of the team to go and secure the point for Wyoming Valley West. No one on Central Buck South has been able to touch the point in about 69%, so it's been a little bit.
We're already crossing that 70 mark as Central Buck South needing to find some kind of reaction to make this game go their favor, but as of now it just seems as if they are just in such a precarious situation. No work being done for this roster, and Wyoming Valley West just sticking to the point. Valkyrie gets extinguished as they push forward with the raining down missiles. The kills come in. Christian finds the res off of Moonslayer down. Tree gets another. The Buzz fan out. And that's going to leave the Titans with no more to find, as Wyoming Valley West will secure a dominant map number 1. I
do think that just having a Bastion be able to use the form at the right time and the right abilities being used around Central Buck South just makes it a very one-sided affair so far. It seems like Wyoming Valley West is really good at just being patient, waiting for Central Buck South to go ahead and make any minor slip up, and then they take full advantage of that slip up. And I do believe that that's just the game plan that they're probably going to stick with for the rest of the series, but so far it's been working very well for them.
Certainly looking good. It's as you said, this team, they're firing on all cylinders. As now the CB Titans moving long over to Gary, making Braden on this Mercy pick. As picking up a relatively standard backline. You don't traditionally see the Mercy played in these high-level games, but Gary does have some compatibility for sure. Glenn's already brought out as Braden gonna try and pocket the Sojourn of Blaze Plays, looking to get some value. Now the Titans have their isolated Ramatra trying to pick up the majority of this damage, trying to mitigate it from the rest of the team. As Tree's already picking up the first, Memer falling down, as the CB Titans going to be losing another team fight, as Wyoming Valley West will be able to pick up where they left off. The momentum continues to shift in their favor.
And I do also want to say that I was kind of expecting to see a Suzu come out from Ronglong over to Memer to keep him alive during that moment, but it didn't seem like it was going to come out. I think that these small decisions by the supports really makes or break a team fight. You know, since you have Suzu being such a strong ability, you can't really just have it be wasted on just about anything. You need to take care of it and use it very wisely.
Dynamite finding its marks as Braden's going to be able to get the res. Long back onto the engagement. Memer, low HP line, needing to find that support, needing to get healthy once more as the Dynamite coming back on into the action, connecting again. Memer down, Tree finds another, as that's the CB Titans forced into another relinquished engagement, not going to be able to connect any kills. Instead, it's a complete team wipe as CB South not going to be able to get anywhere near this point.
It seems like, once again, Sopo is just not getting contested over on an off angle. We saw that originally in the first round, where there was just an off angle taken by Sopo, and they just had free reign to shoot at and do whatever they please. But so far, it seems like they might be starting to get contested a little bit, but their attention is slowly or immediately drawn away from the Ashe up top.
There's the kill as Memer falls. The CB South roster, last hope of map 1 with the Valkyrie popped, trying to get this tank out of their backlines, but not Noah, just putting them in such an awkward position, leaving them with little, if any, respect, as there is going to be the pop of this Kitsune Rush, trying to make some kind of plays, but as of now, just so much damage getting mitigated by the block from this Ramatra on the opposite side, not Noah giving them any space to work with. And now we are going to be seeing the Bastion turret phase mounted as Tree picks up another kill. There's both supports down as not Noah pops the Annihilation to secure this map, as there is just going to be the light touches coming in from Memer, who will eventually crumble as Wyoming Valley West will pick up map number 1 in early succession.
Goodness gracious, Wyoming Valley West just had a very dominant performance here, as we saw just two rounds in one game going straight towards them. They they were just showing that they were the better team so far. Based off of what we saw, I do think Central Buck South needs to go back to the drawing board and figure out what is working and what isn't. I do want to see some more dive. I mentioned a little bit earlier that, you know, Sopo was on a couple off angles, just not being contested whatsoever. If they had like a dive, say like a Winston or a Hazard or things like that to combat Sopo on those off angles, I feel like a lot of the game will be shifted into the favor of Central Buck South.
Certainly seems like CB South has that opportunity to make the comeback, but it really will come down to how they're going to be able to make this next game to go their way as we move on to hybrid. It certainly is going to be a bit of a tide turner if they can't make their stance here. It's going to look like it's just going to be down and out. As there was certainly a tone set in that last map, as nobody can deny the fact that Wyoming Valley West looks like an absolutely vitalized team, popping off, completely dominating the battlefield, giving no room to the CB Titans to work with, as everyone on that roster just looked so good, giving nothing over to the Titans, and now they move